Hello and welcome, guys, to Football 101 Part 2. Today I'm going to be talking about the field and how the game works, the basics basically. Last time I went over the offense and the defense, and there's some stuff I want to touch up on. There are three separate units in football. I only went over two, the third one being special teams. And that's any time the kicker is on the field or the punter is on the field to give the ball either back to the opposing team or to kick a field goal kick a field goal. So I made a terrible field right here, but it gets the job done. So let me go over what the field is. All right, the field right here is 120 by 53 yards. 120 yards by 53 yards. 53 is the wide. 53 is this side, and 120 is from here to here. And 10 yards per end zone, so that takes up 20 yards. And so really, where the ball will usually be played at is between those two end zones, unless they're about to score. So it will be 100 from here to here, but 120 from here to here. So at the ends of the end zone, you're gonna see a huge yellow kind of how do we not explain it? Just a huge structure, a huge yellow structure, and that is what's called the goalpost or the uprights. I grew up calling it the uprights. So these are the uprights. Well, I don't really have a drawing of it right now, but you'll see it when you watch it. It's a huge yellow structure, can't miss it. They're at the end of the field. That is what is used for the kicker to kick a field goal. And we'll get into that later. What's next? Each team splits half of the field. What I mean by that, you may be wondering why it goes 10, 20, 30. Why is this? Oh, because it's upside down. Wait, yeah, it's upside down. Sorry. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. The reasoning is because one team owns this side and the other team owns this side. When they mark, where the ball is placed, say the offense are right here. They'll say on the offense's own 40-yard line. Then say it's over here. Then they'll say the offense is on enemy territory in their 40-yard line. Own and there. This is theirs. This is the team, the offenses, and then this is where the other team's territory is that they cross to get to this end zone right here. So I hope that made sense. So that's why it goes 20, 30, 40, 50, and then goes right back down. It doesn't go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, because that's not how it works. Because the ball goes from either this side or this side. So, okay, the hash marks. You may be wondering, say, the offense moves the ball. There's a play and it starts right here, and it moves the ball, say over here, and the guy is down. Do they leave the ball right there and just play from there? No. Well, these are what the hash marks are for. The ball cannot be placed, offense and on special teams, cannot be placed over these hash marks. The hash marks are the guidelines of where the ball is placed. Say if the ball carrier is right here, say a running back is running it, a ball carrier is running right here, and he runs, let's say right here, right there. The ball will be placed right here, and that's that. So it's right near this hash mark, but it's not to that. It's exactly where it is. But say if the runner runs over here and gets tackled right here with the ball right here, the ball will be moved to the closest hash mark, which is right here, exactly on the hash mark. So I hope that makes sense also. Oh yeah, by the way, when you're watching a game, you might see them switch sides. after every quarter, let's say the offense is right here. Facing, let's move this right here. Say I am the offense, I'm right here, I'm trying to get to this end zone. Say the quarter finishes and it switches to the new quarter. They will move to the same exact place and move to this end zone. I don't know why they do that, to tell you the truth. It is pretty confusing, but it is still fair. So, I mean, why not do it? So, that's that. Let me get into how it works. When you first watch the game, you're going to see the team captains go to the middle of the field. The team captains for both teams, usually 5 team captains from both teams, and visit and will go see the referee in the middle of the field, and they will flip a coin. The visitor of the game chooses first, and so say the home team wins instead. The winner chooses to receive or kick the ball. They often receive the ball. They always want the ball first. I've only seen once that I've watched football. I've only seen once that the winning team actually decided to kick it, which was the Super Bowl of Seattle Seahawks and Broncos, and they obviously knew what they were doing. So, okay, so whatever team wants to receive the ball will wait for the kicker to kick the ball to them, and the kicking team kicks the ball from their own. Say this is their side. They will go on their own 35-yard line and kick the ball from the 35-yard line, which is in place on the floor. All right, in place on the floor on top of a little stand, so they can kick it right, wherever they want. It could be a little pooch kick, a little small kick, or it could be a huge bombing kick to the end zone. And the kick returner, whoever is designated to be all the way in the back to receive the ball, typically the faster guys on the team, the kick returner has their own job on offense or defense. Special teams is basically offense and defense put together for special teams. So it's usually a running back, wide receiver, cornerback, or safety receiving the ball to run it as far as they can, or they can take a knee. Now, what do I mean by taking a knee? If the ball was kicked so hard that it winds up in this end zone, and the kicker catches in the end zone, and they feel that the offense might catch them before they reach this line, the 20-yard line, they could take a knee, and automatically they will start from the 20-yard line. But if it starts out of the end zone, they could take a knee. But I mean, I don't know why you would want to take a knee in these between the 20-yard line. You will start where you took the knee at. But if it's in the end zone and you take a knee, you will start at the 20-yard line. So typically that they like to take a knee. They do it just to keep it safe. But if they see a really good hole there and they predict that they're really gonna probably make it far past the 20-yard line, they will run it out. And wherever the kick returner, wherever he decides to run it out, say he runs it out right here, he gets tackled right here. Let's say this is like the 38-yard line. Say he gets tackled right here at the 38-yard line. The offense will pick up from the 38-yard line and try to move down the field. And that's where starts at designated area depends on KR, which is kick returner. What is this? Oh yeah, I already got that. The downs. Let's go over the downs. When you first go on the field, you're gonna have first down, and 1st and 10 is what you'll see on your TV screen. First means the down or chance, and usually you're gonna see a 10 there. The 10 means yards. Now it could be first down in 10, and typically first down in 5 when the offense has a penalty against the defense, which is different. I'll go over that some other time. Or it could be 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9, 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1, 4th and 2, or something like that. It could be any kind of mixture. So when you have a first down or any kind of down, that typically means you have one chance. I mean, you're on your first chance. I'm sorry, you're on your first chance, and say you move 2 yards. That'll be 2nd and 8 because you move 2 yards. It's your second chance, and you have 8 more yards to go. And say you get 5 more yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. And say you convert it, which means you get past the 3 yards that you need. Wherever you get marked down, you will get another 1st and 10. And say you don't get a first down with 3 chances, you have 4th down, which is different from the other 3 downs. The 4th down means that you can either punt the ball, usually punt the ball if you're too far to kick a field goal, or kick a field goal to get 3 points, which is typically right near the 35-yard line or closer. Typically, depends on how good the kicker is. And or you could go for it, which is more of a risky play, because if you do go for it, you will, and if you don't make it past that line, the other offense on the opposing team will start from wherever you left off. So let's say you're on your own. You are on your own 40-yard line, and you need to reach this part. If you don't make it past this part, the other offense will start right here, and all they need to do is drive this amount of length to win it. I mean, to get to the end zone. And you don't want that. So they usually punt it to the other team. The punt returner, instead of the kick returner, the punt returner will receive it wherever he needs to receive it and run it out, or take a knee, or call a fair catch, which is the same thing as taking a knee. Let's go over the point system. Let's go over overtime. So overtime, typically when you want to win the game, you have to get as much points as you can. Bet more than the other team. That's how you win the game of football. But if you guys have the same amount of points at the end of regulation, which is the end of the 4th quarters, you will go into overtime. And if you score more points than the other team in overtime, you will win the game. And there's a lot more to that, but I will go over that in another video. Okay, so let's go over the point system. The touchdown, I'm sorry, this needs to focus. Focus. The touchdown is 6 points. The field goal, which is really confused with 7 points. The touchdown is 6 points, not 7, okay? Field goal is 3 points. Safety is 2 points. PAT, or points after touchdown, is 1 point. And the 2-point conversion is 2 points. So, the touchdown is when you get into the end zone, you score points. Field goal is when the kicker kicks the field goal into the end zone, into the uprights. With and it doesn't go past. It doesn't go. It has to go between the uprights. Let's just say that. The safety is when the defense or tackles the ball carrier. It could be quarterback, wide receiver, or running back in their own end zone. Not the one they're trying to get to. Their end zone. Say the defense tackles the offense in the offense's end zone. The defense will get a safety, which means it will give their team 2 points, and the offense has to punt it and give it to the other team. PAT is what you get after the touchdown. That's why it's confused with 7 points. That's why people confuse touchdown with 7 points, because PATs usually, they always get made. They rarely get blocked. But that's what you have to do after you get a touchdown. You either kick a PAT, or if you're down by 2 points and you really need to you're down by 1 point, you want to win the game now, you can get a 2-point conversion. So that means screw the PAT. You are going to start from the 2-yard line. You're going to start from the 2-yard line and try to get the ball into the end zone. Run it or pass it. And you will get 2 points instead of the 1 point. But if you don't make it, you only get the 6 points. You won't get 7. You won't get 8. You will only get 6. So that is how the game works. I will go into more detail in another video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped you in some way. I apologize, there's a wrench right there. I don't know why. But or pliers, sorry. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in my prediction video.